center. And beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Longhorns will put toe together and we'll get started. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Daniels. Just a short pass to the end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Neal. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play after.
It's a really good sign here on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. All things looking pretty good here really for this offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Casey.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Joe Jayhawk.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot. And it's caught inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety. and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You've got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being great on the throw, you turn it over in the red zone.
Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Arnold. At the 15, he's loose. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
As a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing you the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Trying to get to it. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll pull it down and run. On the move at the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casey. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
I mean, just such a great job on the first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding you don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on you on 2nd down.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. About to snap it for the 8th time on this drive, and it's a 3rd down and 4. He's got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short. Now
finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just roared down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Ball in the air, intercepted. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him.
Got it in the middle. It's Neal. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Grab over the middle. It's Casey. They make the stop after the catch. There's still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Across the 25, he's got room. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down. The Jayhawks are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Steps away. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a play by the defender here, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot. If that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throwing catch.
When you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas.
Offense continues to run the ball. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line made plays to continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, Davey, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him.
Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Ewers. He'll take another shot here. And it's picked off for the third time today. Takes it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Nick Chubb. What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. He'll lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
on the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, he wants to go deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. He might think about trying a different DB.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Got it. He's close. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play.
And his 5th interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The DB saw it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate...
He lets it fly. And he's thrown another interception. Made the play on the pitch. Was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He's going to pass.
Secure the ball.
On the run, still looking. He chucks one out to the right. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
And that falls. They tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter.
Deep, fight hard.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Moving away from pressure. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide out in motion. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. First down for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just cut the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Sends it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
You know, if you're going to complete these stagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that play.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
All right, let's get it.
And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now a throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Looking to throw it again. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll try to do it himself. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. But when you've got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defense.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. The Jayhawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to Allison. Touchdown, Kansas.
Reese, that's 3 for him. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. Hat-trick. Touchdown.
And he added the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And the ball is being grabbed at the 30-yard line. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the...
A shot toward the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Buying some time. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Keep it moving. What's the point on the scoreboard?
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to fire to the left. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down to the 14.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the defense just needs something positive to happen. They're trailing in this game. A turnover would be massive for momentum right now, and a nice effort defensively, getting a hand on the ball, knocking it down.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Coming after it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good, and that was dead solid through. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas offense. Boy, they had that last drive proving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw.
He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Let's it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
They'll run play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Daniels. Forced out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
You can do better.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
What just happened? Seriously? Was that even a play?
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Feeling some heat. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on first down. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
He has just never been able to get into a rhythm in this game. He's already thrown 3 picks. He's been hit a lot. That time throwing off his back foot forces another incompletion.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And Reese, listen, we already know he already threw the interception in the last drive. We got to get this together. This is a couple bad plays that we put together now. If I'm an OC, I'm going to make this simple. Maybe I run the football. Maybe I get him a screen. Something easy maybe to get him a little bit back in the game.
Picked off. He'll try to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think can play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his own field running there.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. This time on target. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He'll let it go down the right side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next component in this mentality.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. On the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
It was a golden opportunity on that two-point conversion attempt, but he fumbles. You got to have better ball security. They come away with no points.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Intercepted. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one big. If I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get me one too.
Lost the throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Pulls it in. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Daniels. The sweet feet buy a little time. Looking down the left side. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on him.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he makes the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum, trying to get behind the defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes. He's fast. He's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different...
He unleashes a long one. Oh, picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Ewers. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying play action. Looking deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. And the Jayhawks will try to kick this one deep and get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwest.
He's taking the shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Going back to the well, and
has, right? He's so poised. Initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now unloads it downfield. Makes the throw down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
Unleashes one deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. Just got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Daniels. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast, force the incompletion.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell off.
He's going to let go. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass on the way. He's picked off. Got some room to run. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can put the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Floating away. Headed to the end zone. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
The Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On the move. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, the inside. onside kick. Touchdown, Kansas! And the beatdown has ensued.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Like a non-profit.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen room down.
He fires it out to the right. Wide open, he makes the catch.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Justin, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David,
Gonna let it fly. Interception. Oh, it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Got room on the return. Just an outstanding return after the pick, and he'll put that offense in business at the 45.
he's trying to go right down the middle of the field against man coverage, but the safety does a great job reading his eyes. He sees the intended target out of the corner of his eye, beelines over the football, and picks it off.
The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, just locking the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
That's what I like to hear.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. This is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. The Jayhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. On the option. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
That could not have gone any worse. This offense set up Palmer at the 1, going the wrong direction, man.
Yeah, it's way harder to score touchdowns from this area of the field because you can't throw into the end zone so easily.
And the route is on. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Has to throw this off his back foot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Got to give the defense credit, man. They've won the day, especially against the pass. They've gotten to the quarterback. They've hit him. They forced him to throw off his back foot on that one. They've had 3 interceptions in this game. What a day for this defense.
Off the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now, the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys in the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Daniels. Scrambling away. It's caught. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Neal. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. And he has vexed his defense with his scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. Zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Now adjusting. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And I tell you what, as a defense, you just got to stick with it. You got to keep playing, keep chasing. These QBs can do this. You watch them scramble around outside the pocket, gain some yards, but great job by the defense continuing to pursue, make the hit, cause the fumble.
Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. Oh, he wants it all. And that pass is intercepted. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, and he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Great timing. You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. It was not a good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big pick.
Quarterback moving. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And the incompletion brings up a second down.
Build that momentum, offense.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback adapting. He'll fire to his right. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake. Now a throw. And the quarterback brought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass play.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, 1st down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He's going to pass. Lobs it off the back foot. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down with him.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. And they got him for the sack. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He wants to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. That's the 20. He's got space. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
This time, they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And the fumbling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house of the 6 to finish it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And
Time to take a shot. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. First and 10 in the red zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he intercepts it.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DB
rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead can really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
He'll try to do it himself. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted.
Let's put 6 on the board, fellas!
Red 70, blue 85.
Get moving off that trick play, coach!
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Daniels. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really
Fires deep for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing it. Nice job.
And he's all balled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Kansas. And the defense doing well.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. Looking to take a shot. And the ball is intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late, and you want to run the football, you want to be physically dominant. The defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Spins away from the defense. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
You can tell this is a pass game. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a 1st down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
first down. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Now rolling to the left. He tries to take the tackle. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Off play action on first down. Going for the big play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down. But
he lets one fly deep. And that pass intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, they're trailing by this much late in the game. They're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets him to the 49-yard line. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after it.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Man, this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing the building, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting push and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He finds his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Hard-hitting tackle. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get this up. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
On to attempt the try. They want to throw. They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery plays to perfection for the 2. run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
22.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now the play fake. Fires left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
Going over the top. Makes the grab on the right. They're finally able to haul him down at midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going back to the well. Another defense. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe if they finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Another day's up.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Let's go.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Now he's going to break the pocket. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Let's go.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? You can do better than this.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Might be looking to run.
there's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Off the play fake on first down. And he makes the grab but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action. Throws for the end zone. And that pass picked off.
Keeping the pass rushers, bringing the DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got to lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Daniels. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Motion from the offense. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports